Do people say you look like anybody?
Rihanna. Every day. I get Rihanna, Keyshia Cole, Vanessa Williams, and Keshia Chanté. But mainly, every single day I get Rihanna.
Now, it's one thing to be said that you look like this person. It's another to be mistaken for this person. Have you ever been mistaken for Rihanna?
No, I've been mistaken for myself, though. I've been in Toronto, and people been like, yo, you look like that Kandy K chick. I'm like, oh, for real? They'll be like, yeah. I'm like, I look like her? They'll be like, yeah. And they'll think about it, be like, are you her? And I'm like, nah.
You've played it off before.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, like a handful of times. I don't know. I feel like it's so funny.
Or maybe you were looking bummy or something. Maybe you weren't looking like yourself.
No, it's just, I don't know. It's sometimes they'll be like, oh, are you the Kandy K, you that Kandy K girl? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, I thought so. And I'm like, damn, why did I admit that? I look like shit right now. They probably thinking I look nothing like my Instagram, but yeah.
Do you ever feel bad when you play it off and you say it isn't you? Do you ever feel like,
no,
you know what,
I think it's so funny. I feel like they know deep down inside it's me, so.
Have people ever like, no, this is really, you're really her. Have they like contested it? Or are they just like, oh, okay, my bad?
I had, I think, one person like, oh, okay, all right, I thought it was her. I thought you were her. And then I had another person like, nah, you don't lie. Like, you Kandy K. I'm like, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, you know? So, and then they'll DM me, so.
Okay, when people say you look like Rihanna or the other names you mentioned, is that disrespectful? Is that annoying? Who cares?
I feel like it's all compliments. I feel like they're all gorgeous women, so especially Rihanna, I'm like, okay.
Is this men saying this stuff to you? Women saying this stuff to you?
Everybody. Everybody and their mama.
Do you personally think you look like any of these people?
I feel like there's a resemblance between me and Rihanna, only because we're both light-skinned, we have light eyes, and like the teeth. That's, and I guess like we have similar features, you know. Other than that, I don't see the resemblance between Keshia Chanté or Keyshia Cole at all. But I feel like Rihanna's because of the eyes and the skin complexion and just the mouth area.
Forehead?
The forehead. I didn't want to say that, but the forehead too, you know.
Now, have you ever played into this stuff? Like maybe even for Halloween, you're Rihanna for Halloween?
Nah.
Never did that?
Nah.
Okay, just curious. Have you met any of these names?
I met Rihanna and I met Keshia Chanté.
You did?
Yeah.
And how was that when did anybody say anything?
Back when I was like young, like 14, I met Keshia Chanté in Toronto. She was performing, and back then I was a groupie, you know. I was like, oh my God, Keshia Chanté, da, da, da. I don't know if you remember her, but she was on 106 in Park with Bow Wow. She was a host. And yeah, that was cool, and then I never saw her again. And then I would say like 3 years ago, I was in the studio. My boy was writing for Rihanna, actually. And I didn't know that she was actually in the same studio. So I went outside to take a phone call, and Rihanna, I didn't know it, Rihanna was in the room right in front of me. So I'm on the phone, and all of a sudden I see someone walking down the hallway in baggy clothes, and it was her. And I'm on the phone like, yeah. And she's like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, oh, what's up? Nice to meet you. She's like, Rihanna. I'm like, Kandy, nice to meet you. She's like, nice to meet you. And she just walked back in the studio. She was super humble, super nice.
She said her name like, I'm Rihanna?
Yeah, super humble.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, super nice. So that was cool. Caught me off guard.
Did you take a picture with her?
No, I wasn't about to do that groupie stuff.
Oh.
I feel like sometimes if you don't know somebody, I try to stay away from that.
I get it. No, the reason why I asked, I wondered if there was like an actual, you know, because some people will take maybe your closest resembling picture of her and they like put it right next to a picture with her. But if you had an actual picture with her, I wonder how close the resemblance would be. That's why I was just
curious. Guess it would be like how we're both looking, you know what I mean? If she was in sweats that day, she was dressed really natural, like really chill, whereas like I want to say I was glammed up. So I don't know if we would still resemble one another or not, but next time I see her, I should be like, listen, everyone tells me I look like you. I said that to DJ Holiday's wife yesterday, actually. Everyone mistakes us, everybody. Like, yo, is that you? Are you DJ Holiday's wife? I'm like, nah.
Now, have you ever tried any of her products, Rihanna's products? She's got her hands in several different makeup, shoes, all kinds of stuff. Have you ever tried any of her stuff?
Her makeup line. I've tried the foundation. I've tried the lip gloss.
You have?
Yep. The lip gloss is popping.
Now, okay, let's say, hypothetically, let's say they're working on a biopic of Rihanna, and they came at you for the role. They wanted you to play her in her biopic.
I would do it, hands down.
You would?
Yes. Why wouldn't I?
I'm just curious. What about the soundtrack?
I would do it.
You would do the soundtrack?
I would do it.
Okay.
I would just study her sound and try to get it right.
All right, just curious. We'll put that in the universe, just in case.